Welcome to the 11th Annual Elite ORA Power Rankings. This year, we're excited to celebrate not only the elite 1% of conventional apartment communities, but also the top 100 student housing communities. Joining us today are Turner Batdorf and Nicole Patterson, who will unveil the top 10 properties in both categories. Along the way, we'll also highlight the management companies with the highest percentage of their portfolios achieving this prestigious recognition. For 11 years, we've worked with MFE to release the ORA Power Rankings celebrating your achievements. Let's hear from Christine Serlin about what ORA Power Rankings means to the industry.
Thank you, Joseph. Multifamily Executive is proud to be J. Turner Research's media partner for the 11th consecutive year, and I'm so excited to be part of this special event today, recognizing the industry's best of the best for online reputation. Each month on multifamilyexecutive.com, we share J. Turner's latest ORA rankings from the elite 1% to the top REITs and properties in each state in the District of Columbia, as well as other resident satisfaction and online reputation insights. In fact, these rankings have been among the top trending articles on our website each year. This year, the Elite ORA Power Rankings recognizes both conventional multifamily and student housing communities that have gone above and beyond to create exceptional resident experiences that ultimately translate into a remarkable online reputation. Multifamily Executive is proud to partner with J. Turner to announce the 2024 Elite properties in this exciting live countdown. Let's listen in to find out who the top 10 are in conventional multifamily, as well as the top 10 in student housing. You can view the complete list at multifamilyexecutive.com once the announcement has concluded. And now back to the team at J. Turner.
Thank you, Christine and MFE. The ORA Power Rankings honors communities that have truly excelled in delivering exceptional resident experiences. These teams have gone above and beyond to celebrate happy homes for their residents. Their hard work doesn't just enhance satisfaction, it reduces negative reviews, bolsters online reputation, and drives higher ROI. Let's dive in and celebrate the extraordinary accomplishments of this year's Multifamily Elite.
Thanks, Dad. Nicole and I are incredibly excited to be here to announce the 2024 Elite Multifamily Power Ranking with you. And this is one of my favorite power rankings that we do with MFE the entire year. I know how hard the on-site teams work to be able to be in this ranking. And it's actually our 11th year of doing it. So, as time has progressed, we have a lot more properties that are focused on their online reputation. A lot more properties exist just in general. So the competition has gotten incredibly fierce in terms of, how to make this particular ranking. So we're just really thrilled to go through this list because I know every property on this list has worked incredibly hard on their resident satisfaction. Now, Nicole, this is obviously we're doing this in February as opposed to January like we always have. We also have a couple of other updates. We're going to talk about some student properties today. Do you want to give everyone a sense of some of the updates we've made to the power ranking schedule?
Yeah. So don't worry, y'all. We did not miss out on the Elite 1% ranking. We moved it to February because it's so important. I'm sure you can imagine we look at a lot of data every single month. And so we want to make sure we allotted some additional time for QC. We want to make sure we have the proper time to celebrate each of these communities' successes appropriately. So it is now in February. We put it into one massive property ranking. It is the Elite Properties and Multifamily, and so we'll have student and conventional communities recognized at the same time every February moving forward. And then we're also recognizing those top companies that have the highest percentage of properties in their portfolio that make the Elite ranking.
All right. Well, I think we should get this show on the road.
Let's do it. All right, so let's go through the order of events. We are going to start by announcing our top 10 student properties, starting with number 10 all the way down to the number 1 property in the country. We'll follow that up by this top 10 conventional communities, and then we will wrap it up with the top 10 companies with the highest percentage of elite properties within their portfolio.
I think it's important before we get into this that we talk about the tie-breaking process. All right, we had 1,371 properties make the conventional list and 103 properties make the student list, and we have to narrow that down to the top 10 in both. So we had to do this as fairly as possible, as mathematically as possible. So I'll tell you a little bit about that. Now, what we actually do at J. Turner Research is we round up the ORA scores that we publish on our dashboard or maybe in the ORA app that you see. But actually, our algorithm calculates the decimal places. So we're going to start by tie breaking based off the third decimal place for each property's ORA score. Now, after we do that, if there is still a tiebreaker at that point, we are going to look at the number of reviews that the properties had on across the 13 different sites that we measure. Okay, so if they had a higher review count after being tied to the third decimal place, they will get the edge in the ranking.
All right, let's get into these top 10 student properties. So in order to make the cutoff for this ranking, you needed to have an 84 or higher ORA score. So the number 10 property in the country of the elite on the student side is Vox Miami with a score of 95, and they are managed by Asset Living in Miami, Florida.
All right, number 9, also with a 95 ORA score. They got the slight edge in their tiebreaker here, Nicole. 312 College Ave. They're actually privately managed, and they're based out of Ithaca, New York.
Congratulations. Okay, let's go on to number 8. They also have a 95 ORA score. Man, all those 95s. Sawyer on Lincoln, managed by University Partners in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, number 7, sensing a trend here with a 95 ORA score, we have Epoch Clemson. They're managed by Core Spaces and based out of Seneca, South Carolina.
All right, so moving on to number 6, Hub on Campus, Park Avenue with a 95 ORA score, managed by Core Spaces in Tucson, Arizona.
Core Spaces with the strong showing. All right. Number 5, 221 Armstrong with an ORA score of 96. They are managed by Northcutt Realty and based out of Auburn, Alabama. Go Tigers.
Here we go, number 4. It is Jefferson Flats with an ORA score of a 96, managed by the Prime Company in Los Angeles, California.
All right, top 3. We have number 3, Honeysuckle Student Apartments with an ORA score of 97. They are managed by Gray Star Student and in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
All right, here we go. Last 2. Number 2, Insight at Troy, ORA score of a 97, managed by Peak Made Real Estate in Troy, New York.
All right, our number 1 student property out of all the student properties in the entire country, based out of College Station, Texas, home of the Aggies, managed by Cardinal Group with a 99 ORA score. Otto. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Congratulations. All right, so before we get into the top 10 conventional communities, let's take a second to talk about what ORA score really means. It's not just a fancy number out there that everybody is working towards a ranking for. This score has meaning. It truly is designed to be the most accurate reflection of resident sentiment.
All right, so RealPage actually conducted a comprehensive study every 2 years to explore the tangible ROI of online reputation for multifamily communities. At the forefront, at the heart of their research has been the ORA score. And what they have tried to do is to show the value of focusing on your online reputation, focusing on your resident satisfaction, and what that equates to in terms of bottom line performance. Now, the reason they chose to use the ORA score is unlike other metrics that are out there, the ORA score is calculated for every multifamily community in the United States, not just J. Turner clients. They also have told us that they really appreciate that we are using real reviews from real residents and prospects that are left online so they can get the true heart of the matter. How is the property performing on a day-to-day basis? In these different studies that they've done, we've been really fortunate to find a consistent, strong, positive correlation between online reputation and property value. So what this means is even if you didn't quite make the rankings this year, there is a lot of value in trying to improve your score. The initial study yielded that there was a 2.8 basis point return to market for every point that your ORA score improved. Now fast forward here to 2025, and there's actually a 9.3 basis point return. So it does matter if your score is going up or down. If you're not in the rankings and you want to get there, you're going to be working towards adding immense value and driving property performance.
RealPage is a full spectrum solution provider for the multifamily industry. We help owners and operators of multifamily real estate run their communities and attract and delight great residents who live there. When I first heard about Aura, obviously reputations become more and more important over time. The fact that there are a million little reviews out there talking about every facet of how you run things. So we were very interested in that. Our friends at J. Turner and their ORA Score, we met with the team. We managed to get a sample of the data, and we wanted to see if we ran a reputation score Aura against that, whether we could find some relationships between having a good reputation. For us, maybe more importantly, what's the value of improving your reputation, or what's the cost of if your reputation declines? If you can improve your reputation, and you can improve your reputation because we see it happen in the data all the time, then it's worth substantial economics to the community. So does a higher score mean better economics relative to the marketplace for an asset? We found it was, for each point you could move your ORA score upwards. On average, typically that would be worth 3 basis points in outperformance to market returns. The new model, I think, is at 9 basis points. It's become more tight, more precise, more strongly associated to economic returns. When we conducted the study, what we did is we got all of the sort of historical Aura information from our friends at J. Turner, and we ran it against the economic returns of the assets that we had. And we say, okay, the remainder or the residual, we're going to attribute that to sort of operational excellence. The world becomes more digitized over time, right? So online reviews become more important, more accessible. We're big Aura fans. We use it in our machine learning models because we find it to be highly predictive. If I was looking to buy an asset, maybe you can find operational distress, and that would be exemplified by a low Aura score. Likewise, if you're looking to sell an asset, you probably might want to make sure that the reputation is absolutely stellar so that the economics that are associated with it are also very strong when you take it to market. Delighted residents will be happy. People looking to live in an environment where there's a multitude of different offerings will lean strongly on reviews to color their thinking. Not only is this product a good fit for me in terms of maybe price point or size or lifestyle, but is it a good, happy place to live? And, a review is probably a great way to understand that. Certainly, the association of Aura movement and economics has never been stronger, and it's certainly something you should pay attention to.
Thank you, Rich. We are so appreciative of the partnership that we have with RealPage and the studies we're able to conduct to really showcase the value that improving your ORA score has for property's bottom line. I'll tell you what, Nicole, I could listen to that man talk all day long. I love that British accent of his, but let's bring it back to the power rankings, what everyone is here for. And we're gonna go through the top 10 conventional properties in the entire country. And this is no joke to be on this list. This is truly the best of the best of the best, because not only do you have like 100,000 different conventional properties that are out there, but you had 1,371 make our elite list. So that's the cutoff for the 1%, the top 1% in the entire country. That cutoff was actually a 93 ORA score. Okay, so you had to have a 93 just to be within the top 1%, and we are starting the top 10 with a 99 ORA score. So we literally have 10 that are in like the upper echelon when it comes to online reputation performance. Nicole, we have a familiar face here appearing at number 10. I'm gonna turn it over to you to get our ranking started.
Yeah, coming in at number 10, again at a 99 ORA score, real high, is The George, managed by Willowbridge Property Company out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Moving on to number 9, managed by New Style Management, we have The Slate out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Number 8, I love this property. Park Place One Apartments, managed by Fidelity Management in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
We have number 7, the Hammocks at Geneseo with a 99 ORA score. They're based out of Geneseo, New York, managed by Reedman Companies.
Number 6, Hanover Toscana, managed by Hanover Company out of Salem, New Hampshire.
Number 5, we have with a 99 ORA score, Alta 99th. They're managed by Graystar and out of Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, property number 4, Hanover at the Pine Hills with a 99 ORA score, managed by Hanover out of Plymouth, Massachusetts.
All right, now we've done all 99s up to this point. Everybody's at home is like, well, there can't be possibly 100 ORA score, right? We've never seen that in the history of the rankings as far back as we can remember, right? Well, you're wrong. We actually have 3 properties that were able to achieve the feat of reaching 100 ORA score this year. Coming in at number 3, our first 100, NTS Development Company's own Uptown Oxmoor Apartments out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Number 2, the residences at Brown's Farm Apartments, managed by Wilcox Communities in Grove City, Ohio.
Okay, drum roll please. Our number 1 conventional property with an ORA score of 100. They're based out of the Northeast, specifically the state of Massachusetts. Nicole, who do we have for our number 1 property?
Hanover Crossing Residences, managed by Hanover. Congratulations to those 20 ranked communities that we just covered. Now let's move on to the company rankings, which is going to showcase those companies with the highest percentage of their portfolio ranked elite.
Yeah, and this is such a testament to the consistency that these companies require. Some of these have massive portfolios. The minimum number of properties required to even be eligible for this particular ranking was 20. So when these percentages are high, that means that there's something in the water at these management companies where they live, breathe, eat, sleep resident satisfaction. So let's get right into it. Let's start with number 10. Coming out of Houston, Texas, we have Dinnerstein with 22.22% of their portfolio ranking in the elite.
Moving on to number 9, Ram Partners with 22.85% of their portfolio ranked elite.
Coming in at number 8, we have Embry Management with 23.81% of their portfolio.
Out of Greensboro, North Carolina, at number 7 is Hawthorne Residential Partners with 25.51% of their portfolio.
Coming in at number 6, with 25.52% of their portfolio, we have Bizzuto.
Here we go, top 5. Number 5, Carter Haston with 26.79% of their portfolio.
Coming in at number 4, we have B&E Real Estate Group with 28.57% of their portfolio ranking in the elite.
Number 3, Shea Apartment Living, 32.14% of the portfolio.
At number 2, with over a third of their properties ranking in the elite, we have Northwood Raven at 34.62%.
And here we go for the number 1 company. Turner, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 2 times?
Not 2, but 3 times.
The number 1 company is Hanover Company at 83.78% of their portfolio ranked elite.
That's awesome. Well, first and foremost, congratulations to all the properties that made the list. They're the straw that stirs the drink. It's every single day that those on-site folks are really working to engage with their residents and deliver that strong resident satisfaction. But also, congratulations to the companies. I mean, like I said, to have that level of consistency across the board is truly an accomplishment.
We love celebrating your successes, and as recognition of the property achievements, in this year's Elite Power Rankings, the top 100 conventional properties and the top 25 student properties will receive a complimentary trophy to display at their communities. If you made the Elite Power Rankings and would like to display your accomplishment, you can visit our website at jturnerresearch.com to purchase your own trophy for your community. For those of you that don't want to purchase a trophy, keep your eyes open in your mailbox. You might be getting a little package from us to celebrate your success as well. Also, Multifamily Executive will be showcasing the top 100 conventional and the top 25 student properties on their website at multifamilyexecutive.com, and the link to view the full list of all elite properties ranked will be on our website.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Until next year, the work starts now.
What an incredible celebration of excellence in multifamily housing. Congratulations to all the communities and management companies recognized in this year's Multifamily Elite Power Rankings. Your hard work and commitment to creating exceptional resident experiences are what truly sets you apart. A special thanks to all the on-site teams, the property managers, and corporate leadership who make these achievements possible. Your dedication doesn't just build better communities, it elevates the entire multifamily industry. As we wrap up, remember that ORA Score isn't just a number, it's a testament to the lives you touch every day. Keep striving for excellence, keep building happy communities, and we can't wait to see what next year's rankings will bring. If you're curious about what the ORA Score is for your community, visit our website at jturnerresearch.com/ORA to request your score. Thank you for joining us, and here's to another year of excellence in multifamily housing.